Now we discuss how to solve a transcendental equation. It means a equation involves other than algebraic functions like trigonometric, logarithmic. Such equations we call it as transcendental equation. So here, using one of the method called Regula-Falsi method, how to solve a transcendental equation we are going to study. We need to find out the value of x. Find the real root of the equation means we need to find out the value of x from this transcendental equation correct to 3 decimal places. The answer should contain of 3 decimal places. Now consider f of x. The given function f of x equal to 0 is an equation form. Hence make it as f of x, as bring this term to left hand side, make it as equal to 0. So cos x minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So what is f of x? Cos x minus 3x plus 1. Now I need to check that in what interval the function is going to intersect x-axis. Using intermediate value theorem, we know that the curve is going to intersect x-axis, that is the exact root, between the two interval, provided function at one interval should be positive and function at another interval should be negative. So using that intermediate value theorem, I am checking now. Take always begin with 0. Check, substitute in this function. Using calculator, calculate the value of f of 0. You are going to get it as 2. Now here very important thing you need to remember is when trigonometric function comes, you need to convert in a calculator from degree to radian mode, because these are the values we are substituting it, which is are in the radian form. So cos 0, if I substitute, it will take it as cos 0 degree, but it is cos 0 radian I need. Hence convert in a calculator from radian mode to degree mode to radian mode. Hence after the conversion you do the calculation here. So f of 0 you will get it as 2, f of 1 you will get it as minus 1.46, and observe it is positive and it is negative. So using intermediate value theorem, we say that root lies between 0 and 1. What is the formula for Regula-Falsi is a into f of b minus b into f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. I'll tell you which is a. The interval always the smaller value should be written first, larger value next. So smaller value of the interval always a, larger value of the interval is always b. So here a is 0, f of b is 1. So f of 0 is 2 we obtain. F of b means f of 1 we obtain it as minus 1.46. Substitute in the formula. A is 0, f of b is minus 1.46, minus b is 1, f of a is 2 divided by f of b minus f of a value. So we get this answer plus 0.578. Now to move to the next iteration, we need to calculate what is the function value at this point, 0.578. What is the function? It means in this given function, I should substitute 0.578. Cos 0.578 minus 3 into 0.578 plus 1. You have to convert into radian form. Remember, in calculator, first to do that conversion. Okay. So here 0.578 you get as 0.104. 3 decimal, fix the calculator to 3 decimal places before starting the calculation. Now observe it, 0 f of value is positive, at 1 f function value is negative. Yes or no? 0 function value is positive, at 1 function value is negative. Now at 0.578 function value is positive. According to intermediate value theorem, root lies between one should be positive, another should be negative. So now second iteration, root lies between 0.578 and 1. So this becomes a value and this becomes a b value. And f of 0.578 is this. F of b, it is nothing but f of 1 itself minus 1.46. Again substitute in the regular falsy formula, you get it as 0.606. So this interval, we condensed it to this interval, yes or no? So second iteration while doing, this is reduced. The gap width between the interval is reduced. Here root does not lie. We realized it using the intermediate value theorem. We realized now whatever the root lies between this interval. So among this interval I got the answer 0.606. So let me move to the third iteration. Now in third iteration I calculate the function value at 0.606 and I obtained it as positive. Let me check. We condensed the length of the interval to 0.578 to 1. And at 0.578 I got function value positive. At 1 it is anyhow negative. Now I got function value at 6.6 is again positive. So root cannot lie between positive function, yes or no? Sure. According to the intermediate value theorem, root should lie between positive and negative. Hence, now when you are performing third iteration, root lies between 0.606 to 1. So again the width of the interval is reduced further to this 0.606 to 1. Find out a value is 0.606, b value is 1, f of 0.606, f of b means f of 1 is minus 1.46. Substitute in a regular falsy formula, you get the answer 0.607. Now to move up to 3 decimal places, they have told you to find out the root. Up to 3 decimal place, what is the meaning? Up to 3 decimal place, the present iteration answer and previous iteration answer should be same up to 3 decimal places. But here it is not same. 0.606, here it is 0.607. Last third place is different. So we need to perform further. To perform in fourth iteration, the root lies between in which interval? I need to find out function at 607. And while doing it, we have fixed the calculator to 3 decimal places, hence you get it as 0. It means further if you do calculation, at the most the root of the equation up to 3 decimal places, you will get 0.607 itself. Hence you can stop the iteration over here. The required root is 0.607.